Hey, hello and welcome. In this video, we shall learn about the various section builders of the Xtreme Builder. We can see that we have several section builders available to us. Now let's look at each of these section builders. Alright, so first of all we have the blog role section builder. In order to work with the blog role section builder, all I have to do is drag and drop the shortcode inside the editor pane. There you go. You can see that we have all the blogs displayed over here along with pagination. I can go ahead and edit the settings of the blog role section builder by clicking on this pencil icon. I can also just clone this element by clicking on this link. Alright, so I have cloned it and I expect to see another blog role section. So we can see that the blog role section has once again repeated itself because we just cloned it. Alright, let me just delete this clone section. Okay, and let's go to the top once again and look at the various features of this blog role section. So inside the features, what I can do is I can select the elements that I want to display. Either it is blog post or I can select a custom taxonomy as well. I can select the categories that I want to display. I can arrange the styling of this blog with big, small or grid layout. I can even decide a blog content length. So if I need to show only the excerpt, I'll select this, and I can also select the preview size of the image, and I can select if I want to show only two posts, so I'll do this. I can enable or deactivate offset, which means that I can set if I want to show the blog post starting from the third post or the fourth post, let's say in this case, and I can select if I want to show pagination or no pagination at the end of the blog. So once I'm done with this, let's select a small featured blog image and click on the save button. So there we go. You can see that we just made two blog posts to show this time around, and we have only two blog posts, and this featured image is small. So in this way we can work with the blog role section. Moving ahead, let's look at the other section builders. So what I have done is I've already created these section builders and open them in tabs so that I can quickly explain the functionalities of each of this. So let me just go and work with the button shortcode, which is the next shortcode. You can see that I can just drag and drop a button and it will be available here instantly. Looking at the options of these buttons, what I can do is I can change the button text, I can give it a URL, I can link it to the page and post on the same blog or to a taxonomy as well. I can decide if I want to open the link in a new window or the same window. I can select the button sizes from amongst four different kind of sizes. So let me make this extra large. I can select if I want the button to be a rounded button or not, to be a 3D button, and I can select the button positioning to be, let's say, left align, and I can also select if I want to display an icon to the left, to the right, or no icon at all. So maybe to the right this time, and I'll just change the icon from over here. I can also select custom colors for the buttons from these options. So let me change the background color to blue this time, and I can also set animations on this button. Once I'm done, I'll just click on the save button, and I expect the button to be a bigger button, icon on the right, and the color has been changed. What I've done is I've already made a page of the various possibilities of the buttons that we have. So this way we can create various small buttons. This is a regular button, button with the icon, button with icon on hover. Alright, and this is a 3D button, so you can see that there is a small 3D color over here, and this is a round button. Similarly, we have buttons of medium sizes, large sizes, extra large sizes, and we can also give custom colors and transparent buttons. We can also have full width buttons, which means that the full width button will actually extend along the full width of the page, and I can click anywhere I want. In case I put this full width button inside a percentage container section, let's say 50%, then in that case it will occupy just that 50% section only. So this is done here in this vertical progress button. So this is actually inside a 50% section, and there is another animation on it, which is the vertical progress and this is the horizontal progress. So these are the button shortcodes, and then we also have a full width button shortcode about which I just discussed. So we can just drag and drop the full width button and it will be available over here right like this, and then I can again go ahead and make whatever changes I want: hover, styling, vertical, horizontal progress, links, and almost similar settings. It's just that the full width button will stretch across the whole width of the container. Alright, moving ahead, next we have call to action shortcode. So using the call to action shortcode, we can create call to actions like these, and we can always go and edit the settings to look at the various options that are available. So I can give the text over here, and I can select if I want to display the button or not, to have a rounded button, 3D button, button text, link to open a new or same window, color, button size, font icon, and box of the color of the box. So I can define a custom color. So font color, background color, I can change maybe to yellow, and I can give a custom border color of green, and I can give animations to the buttons as well. So once I'm done, I'll just click on the save button, and there we go. I expected all these stuff to change, and here it is. What I've done is I've again created another page in which I have created several different kind of call to actions that one can create. So this is a call to action with a custom button. So you can just add the button here in the Wysiwyg editor. This is an image, and it'll work fine. I can create call to actions like this with a rounded button, 3D button, call to action without button, and this is the call to action section with a custom button of the custom colors. Alright, moving ahead, next we have is the code section. Using the code section, what we can do is we can add code snippets on any page we want. So I have dragged a code section over here. Let's go and edit the section. So we can see that there's a paragraph tag over here. All I'm going to do is just make it bold. So let's say what happens, and we also have some other settings, so it can escape the HTML code or display shortcode processing and deactivate schema and all. So let's just save this and see what is the basic functionality of this code section. So when I save this, I can see that the custom code section is applied here. The HTML code of the bold is applied here. We have the orange color because the default theme color styling makes the bold to look like orange right now, so it shows in orange color. So this way we can work with the code section. Alright, so let's move forward. We have already discussed the full width button. Next is the featured image section. So let me go to the new tab. Here I've created a featured image section, and then I've placed each of these featured image section inside a 33% content section. Alright, so what I can do is I can just go over here and see what are the various options that the featured image section provides me. So I can add an image. I can select if I want to show this image to the left, right of the title. So let me just change it to left this time around, and I can select an image styling, circular or no styling at all, and I can give the title, I can give the link to the title, and I can give the description text over here, and then I can select custom colors for fonts and different title animations and content animations. Once I'm done, I'll just click on the save button, and there we go. I just selected the featured image to go to the left hand side, and so it shows like this. What I've done is again I've created a sample page to show what are the various variations that I can create using the featured image section. So here we have these are the 3 images with image on the top, and these are all placed inside 33% sections. And then I have a circular styling of the image that I can do, image to the left, and this is the left image with no styling, so it is just square styling. I can also similarly put the image to the right of the content. So that is all with the featured section. Moving forward, we have the featured list. Using the featured list, what we can do is we can create lists like this. So we can have an icon over here, and then we can give the title and a description text. So when I edit it, I have the option to add an element over here. Once I go inside the element, I can select the title link, I can select the icon, and give it the content animation to the title, link, and the content I can give animations to all three of those. And then once I'm done, I can select the positioning of the icon to the left or the right, and I can give a padding on the icon and even font colors and icon colors. All I can customize it to my liking. Alright, so once I'm done, I'll just click on the save button, and as I expected, these icons should have come to the left, to the right, sorry. Alright, so now that this is done, let's move forward to the font awesome icons. Alright, so the next step is the font awesome icon. You can see that I've dragged and dropped two font awesome icons over here. This is the font awesome icon which is without this border and caption, and this one is with border and caption. So when I hover over it, I can see a tooltip text. Let's go and edit this. So what I see is I can select the icon from here. So let me select this icon, and I can select if I want to have a inline style or a standalone icon with a border and caption. Alright, so I can give the font icon caption text over here, caption text font icon. Let me change it, and then icon title link. Alright, so I can give the link to the title, and I can give the font size of the font icon. So let me make it a little bit bigger, maybe a 50 pixel, and I can select the positioning of left, right and center. Let me make it to the right, and then this is the tooltip text. Alright, I can also give the font icon a color. So let me give it a custom color of green this time around, and we can give animations to this as well. So let's just save it for now, and I expected it to come to the right. The color has changed, and this is the caption font icon text that we wrote. So in this way I can work with the font awesome icons. Moving forward, what we have is the heading section. This is the custom heading section. So I've dragged and dropped a custom heading section wherein you can place a heading text and a subheading text. Inside the options, we can obviously give the heading text. We can select the HTML heading type tag and the heading style, left align, right align. So let me make it center align and italicized. I can select the sizes of the headings and the subheadings, or if I want to apply some animations. So in case I want to make it flash, I get the option for duration and delay. I can make that, and I can also give a subheading above or below, so make it above the main heading this time around, and I can give the text size and animation and colors and all. So once I'm done, I'll just click on the save button, and I expect this to get italicized and the subheading is above the heading. So using the heading custom heading section builder, I can create headings very easily like this. Next we have the icon feature box. So using the icon feature box, I can create feature boxes like this. I can once again go inside and edit these various options. I can select the icon. There are three types of possibilities or four types of possibilities: small icons to the left side of the title, large icon to the left side, large icon to the right side, and a large icon above the title. Alright, so I can select these various options and then customize the icon feature box section to my liking. And once I'm done, I just click on the save button. And what I've done is I've again created a sample page to show what are the various possibilities of the featured icon shortcode. So here you can see that this is one possibility. Then we have this slide border around it, and then we have the square border around it. This is the icon with a border or a box border around the whole content, and this is the icon, small icon on the left side, and this is the large icon on the left side, and again this is the large icon on the right side. So as you can see that using just one featured icon shortcode, we have the possibility to create so many different types of designs. Alright, let's move forward, and this time we are going to see at look at the item list. Alright, using the item list, what we can do is we can create list like this. It's more like a menu, with the title and description and the pricing text. So we can create stuff like this, and we can easily go and edit each of this. I can change the color and all if I want. So I can just give the title here, description over here, and pricing. I can also provide an image. I can give the title link URL, and I can also enable or disable a particular item. So once I'm done, I'll just click on the save button and this will get saved. So that is all with the list item. Moving forward, we have the magazine section. Using the magazine section, what we can do is we can display the various blog posts or other custom taxonomies in this fashion, and then we can always categorize it and use it like this. So let's look at the various features or the options that the magazine section provides us with. So I can select the category or the custom taxonomy, whatever post format or portfolio entries I would like, and I can select the number of entries that I want. So let's say I want only 4 entries, so it will show only 4. I can set a offset number again. I can select if I want to show the category tabs or not, and I can give it a heading if I want to, and let's save it and see. Yeah, okay, so now we have 4 entries only and the categories have disappeared. So in this way I can make use of the magazine section of the section builders shortcode. Alright, moving forward, next we have is the masonry section. Alright, so I have dragged and dropped this masonry section over here, and when I click on this you can see that these posts are categorized according to the categories, and these will move as in a masonry. So this is a really attractive way of displaying your post, and I can always go and edit this. I can select the categories that I want to show in the masonry. I can select if I want to show tabbing and sorting, and I can select the number of entries I want on the page and the number of columns I want to appear them in. I can also decide if I want to show pagination or load more button in case there are more entries that are shown right now, and I can select the ordering of the entries. I can arrange them in ascending or descending orders, and then I can also select some certain grid styling of the masonry, to be it a flexible masonry, perfect grid, or a manual masonry, or an automatic masonry if I want. I can also select if I want to show some gapping between these elements. So let me select a large gap. I can show an animation on hover, and I can select if I want to show the meta settings of the posts that are being shown in the masonry, and I can select if I just want to show the meta only on hover or always. I can also allocate a custom CSS ID to it, and then going inside the extreme options panel custom CSS section, I can use this ID and give it a custom styling that I would like. So once I'm done with it, I'll just click on the save button and the masonry will arrange itself, and as you can see that we had given it a large gap, so this large gap comes over here. Alright, so this is the pagination working, and this way we can work with the masonry section. Alright, so now that I'm done with the masonry section, let's move ahead to the message box shortcode in the next tab. Alright, I can create message boxes like this and show it anywhere to catch attention of the visitor to some information that I want to provide. Alright, so I've also created a custom page where I've shown various message box sections, so we can have various colors, icons, and borders around it, or this dotted border around it. And if I go to the settings of this message box, I can see that I can give the text over here. I can select the alignment of the content inside the message box, and I can select the colors I want to show it in. So let's say I want to show a red color, warning color, and I can select a border style of solid, and message box size small or big, and then icon I can select. So let me select this icon, any random icon I have selected for now, and once I click on the save button, I expect this to change. So now this is the warning box, the border around it, and it has changed the color. Alright, so let's move on to the next section builder that we have, which is the portfolio section. So using the portfolio section, what we can do is we can display the various entries of the portfolio in a grid fashion. To do that, we need to create portfolios. Alright, so if I just shrink this, you can see that I have various portfolio items added over here, and using these portfolio items, I have shown this portfolio section. So in order to showcase a portfolio section, we need to have items added to the portfolio first. Alright, let's go and edit and see what are the various options that we have in the portfolio. So I can select the portfolio category that I want to show. I can select the number of columns, number of posts, and obviously we can select the metadata of the post, and I can also select the size of the image that is shown in the grid, and I can show what to do when someone clicks on a particular image to open the entry in a new page or to open it in a light box. and I can have tabbing and sorting based on the category selected above. I can have pagination, entry ordering, and ascending and descending order of the portfolios to appear. So once I'm done, I'll just click on the save button, and this will arrange itself automatically. I guess I've selected the meta settings, so it has shown this now, and when I go to the full screen, it will look like this. So this is a very interesting section in which we can show our portfolios. And moving forward, next is the pricing table. So using the pricing table section, what I can do is, okay, so the pricing table, sorry, okay, let me just drag a pricing table over here itself. I think I missed that, so I'll just delete this section, and now I'm going to drag and drop a pricing table. As you can see that we already have three default columns over here. I can just go and edit this pricing table, and once inside it, I have the option to add columns. So I'll just click on this button to add custom columns. I'll click on this cross button to delete the columns. I can add table rows. I can select if the column is a highlighted column, description, or a center text column, and highlighted column will come like this, and description column will come like this. So this way we can have various settings for the various description highlight columns. I can also select the row styling to have default rows, or heading rows, and pricing rows. So each of this has its own styling, and I can customize it to my liking. I can select if I just want to use this pricing table as a pricing table or to show tabular data, and I can give the table a caption. I can select what kind of a styling I want to have in case the table is shown in a small device. So I can select if I want to change the columns responsively, or I just want to show it all together at once. I can also select a table color that I want, and this will be applied, and also the font color. So once I'm done, I'll just click on the save button, and I expect the corresponding changes to be made. We had selected a tabular data table, so it has come like this. And in case I go back and just make it a pricing table, I hope that okay, we have not added much content over here, but let's see. Alright, so this is the way the content will come, and it's really interesting. It's really very attractive. Alright, so let's move on, and then we have the separator section. So this is how I have created the separators. You can go inside and create various kinds of separators from all these options. I've also created a demo page to showcase the various separators that are possible. So I can create a separator like this, something like this, and then a separator with a shadow, a double bordered separator. This is a separator with an image over here, and this half separators, and I can also change these icons to my liking. Next, moving forward, what we have is the social sharing icons. So if I click on this, we get the social sharing icons. I can just go inside and select the title, and I can also select the icons that I want to show. So only those social networks will be shown which I select over here. Alright, so if I select Facebook and Twitter and click on the save button, there we go, only Facebook and Twitter get shown. Alright, moving forward, next we have is the team intro section, and as the name suggests, using the team intro section we can introduce the members of my company's team. So this is just a demo of it, and this is the title, the designation, and some text about him. I can go and just edit information about this team member, so I can write the name, job title, change the image, add a description. I can even add some social network profiles for them, and I can also set the custom font colors to my liking. Alright, so once I'm done, just click on the save button and it'll function automatically. Let's move forward, and next we have is the testimonial section. So as the name suggests, using the testimonial sections we can show testimonials by various other people. This is the testimonial text, this is the person's image, name, designation, and obviously their website. And we can go here and select if we want to show it in a grid. I can add more testimonials from over here, and I can select the number of columns for the grid in case I select the grid, and I can also always have custom colors for the testimonials. So once I'm done, I'll just click on the save button, and as you can see, this is only one entry, so still it shows in the grid and it has come to the left. If I had another entry, it would have come over here. Alright, moving forward, the last section is the text section, and as the name suggests, using this section we can show various texts. Alright, let's just quickly go and edit this element to see what are the various options that we have. And alright, so this is just the WYSIWYG editor. I can enter any text. I love this builder, and I'll just center align it. Alright, so I'll give it a font size. I will give it a custom color. Let's say I want to show it in this teal blue color, and I can also give it an animation of bounce, and I can select the animation duration as 0.8. I'll just click on the save button. There we go. So this comes to the center and it has a bouncy animation. So as you can see that this is a WYSIWYG editor, and I can do whatever I like and the same changes will get reflected. I can bold it, underline it, and accordingly it will reflect. So once I click on the save button, we have this bolder and italicized, and this is very actually as the name suggests, you can easily understand what it does. So this is all with the section builders of the Extreme Builder, and I hope that you have enjoyed watching this video and learned about the various section builders, and now you can easily work with each of the section builders and create amazing designs. So thanks again for watching this video.